Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World. An honest talk about the RV lifestyle, travel, costs, tips, and everything you need to know. Each week, we'll bring you the best and most helpful info, travel hacks, and answer your camping questions. Now, here's your host, Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World.
Hey, everybody. Larry McNamara here with our podcast, RV Hour. I'm the CEO of Giant Recreation World, and we have 3 locations in the lovely Central Florida. And guess what?
What you got?
Dwayne,
What do you got?
producer star,
Yes, sir.
we're having a big sale. What's it called?
Today is the 2023 Central Florida RV Open House.
Open house. Sounds like a lot of words. That's why I asked him, because I can't never remember
It is
that
a
many
lot.
words,
It's
you
a
know.
lot. But the main thing is a super sale, RV Open House super sale.
Yeah, we're all kinds of prize giveaways. We got the most important thing is the awesome deals that we have. You
Yeah.
know, and I was present this morning when in honor of Giant Recreation World, we have George Grimm, who is our Thor guru, Thor Motorhomes.
Welcome, George.
If you have been watching our social media and such, he gave us an award,
Yes.
the Prestige Partners Award, or I think is what it's called.
That's correct.
See, all these names are very difficult, you know. So the first thing I did was invited George. Second thing I did was got yelled at by George because our sale prices are below map, some of them.
Bum, bum, bum.
And again, that's a no-no. That's a no-no. But what's that mean? It means that everything is so sale priced out there. It's unbelievable.
That's right, with slashing prices.
Slash and
The
price.
prices that you have on our RVs out there,
Yeah.
Larry, are unbelievable.
They are unbelievable, folks.
And not only here in Winter Garden, we also have Palm Bay and Ormond Beach, and you will have representation from all of our Thor reps in all 3 locations for the weekend.
You know what's special about that, folks, is you get the inside deal because our sales reps are really good. They try and stay versed and to the minute in training, but they do get other products mixed in with their brains.
Mhm.
So sometimes their spiels come out jumbly.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Okay.
Having these professionals that work for the factory here,
Right.
to be at your beck and call and answer any questions is what's worth its weight in gold.
Yeah.
And if there's any engineers that want to know about how our Thor motor coaches are built, bring them on here to Winter Garden, Palm Bay, or Ormond Beach over the weekend, and we can teach those engineers how we build our RVs.
There you go.
Yeah, why you do that? That's a good question. You know, why you do that?
Why is that?
Well, we have some hidden features that we have built in our motorhomes, and a lot of other companies don't do. And if we don't teach our salespeople on the front lines here at Giant Rec World, they don't talk about it, and the consumer doesn't know about it, so they don't know what the values are because it's all we call hidden values.
Oh, there you go.
Hidden values.
Hidden values that are a major benefit to you if you knew you had them.
Yeah.
That's why I train our salespeople to always open every door and drawer, you know, and look and see around what things are. And if you don't know what it is, that's when you ask a question. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found out the other day I was in a fifth wheel and I looked at it was a freestanding dinette table, kind of like you have at home,
Okay.
you know, in your kitchen
Yeah.
or whatever. But the seat cushion lifted up, so it was hinged, so you could actually store stuff under those chairs.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
I mean, just if you didn't think to look in things like that,
you'd never
you
even
would
know.
never know. You know what else I saw?
What?
I saw a booth dinette base, and I lifted up the cushion. I was going to make it a bed, and lo and behold, the base of the cushion, the base of the seat was a cornhole board. Well, so you take that outside, and I thought that was absolutely brilliant.
That is cornhole wherever it's so.
That's great engineering.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, cornhole boards take a lot of room for storage, right?
Absolutely.
And why not use it? You know, it's dual purpose. However, when you are playing the cornhole, nobody considered the dinette. So maybe that is a bad thing, but who knows?
That's the only downfall.
So, George, how long have you been working for Thor?
Oh, I'm going on my 11th year.
Wow.
Next month, it'll be 11 years that I've been on the wholesale side. I have been in the industry for 46 years now. 46 years.
Wow. I just got my 45-year anniversary award this year at Giant Recreation World. So you and I started about the same time in the RV business.
77.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
long time.
That is unbelievable.
That is. That's
You know
fantastic.
the thing about it is, Larry, though? We will forget more things that we've learned than some of these newer salespeople will ever think about learning.
That's a fact. Sometimes it's bad though. I look at your products, like we sell the Challenger, which is our high end, super awesome gas A. It's on like a 26 or 8,000 pound chassis. That's what you're here for, because I don't know.
Right, 24,000-pound chassis.
There you go.
Outlaws on 26.
There you go. But with that being said, it's the highest end gas Class A we offer.
Oh,
But I remember selling those back when it was under the Damon umbrella, Damon Challenge. So that's still in my brain.
yeah, man.
So if you're wondering, that's why.
Hey, and back in those days, you dealt with my son,
I did.
Joel, who's my boss, and he's national sales manager, and I'm regional sales manager.
Isn't that funny?
Is that a small world or what?
All world.
Speaking of outlaws,
Yeah.
okay, let's bring this up, because you guys in the last 5 days, between Ormond Beach and here in Winter Garden, when we raised the customer rebate, right, from $5,000 to $10,000, y'all have sold 3 Outlaw Class A motorhomes in like 4 days.
That's fair. And we did just receive them, too. It isn't like we're talking old inventory.
No, this is all fresh inventory. In fact, you sold the one that's inbound
That's right.
from the factory right now.
There we go.
Well, I think that was to a guy that saw the other one that he had bought, and then he wanted the one that was coming instead, I think. But
Oh, all right. Yeah.
that's my guess. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Whatever. As long as he gets one of them Outlaws, that's all I care.
That's right.
And we also have the $7,500 rebate on the Tiburon Sprinters that we have. So,
Oh, there you go.
the Tiffin doesn't offer that.
No.
Winnebago doesn't offer that, but Thor Motor Coach offers $7,500 customer cash rebate if they buy it up till March 30th is the deadline.
See, when the manufacturer says it's a rebate, guess what it is? It's a real rebate.
It's a real rebate.
They can't do that, and that check does not go to the dealer. I bet it probably goes to the customer,
It goes to the customer.
unless they sign it over to the dealer, maybe.
Well, to use it maybe down payment wise.
Sometimes, sure.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
But that's real hard cash money.
That's
God
big
bless.
time.
Yeah, that's
And you look at $7,500 or $10,000, you're talking $60 to $70 in a monthly payment.
And that's going up as we
Well.
speak, folks. I'm just saying. Way to go, Biden.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
those interest rates.
I did that.
Man, that is great. So I interrupted you earlier when you were on a webinar. I saw
Oh,
you
you're on a
hiding.
webinar today.
You were in our or I don't know, some kind of training you were going through. I saw you on your computer. And-
Oh, yes.
And you told me that you were learning what the new things for 2024 were, and I thought that was exciting.
It was. It was.
Yep. What do you have?
Well, there's going to be a lot of internal changes. We've got, for our Sprinter models, we will be going with a lithium battery, not right off the bat, but we will transition into having, instead of the deep cell batteries that are currently using, we're going to lithium batteries. Now, there is a price increase for the lithium battery, but lithium batteries are 10 years of life. And just like your cell phone, you have a lithium battery in your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
So when it gets down to 10% of usage, it shuts off automatically and it charges. So the same thing will happen to the Sprinters, the Tiburons, the Dolanos, our Quantums.
They'll start
Or
charging
they
themselves.
start charging themselves back up.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So it's an added benefit, added feature. And customers have been asking about this. And so we're going to launch it here within the next 45 days.
What's important about those compared to the lead acid water batteries or whatever is they're not. You don't have to service it.
Okay.
There's no maintenance.
There's no maintenance. Maintenance free.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's very exciting. That's why we went to our new rental fleet for our golf cart division.
Okay.
Although those are lithium batteries, and we just received them yesterday. That's exciting too.
Yeah, I see them on the showroom floor already.
Yeah, well,
EV.
There you go.
Right.
It's very exciting. So
Yeah, so we have some really good stuff coming for 2024. Bigger screen backup cameras going from a 7-inch to a 10-inch. Not a big deal, but it's better on the eyes.
Yep.
We get older. I'm 67 years old, so it really is a benefit for the elderly as they're driving these big monsters down.
Yeah.
the road. So
Oh,
it's
that's
a
great.
benefit.
no, that is awesome. And trust me, that's the way of the world anyway. You look at the new cars compared to 2 years ago. That screen is huge compared to what it was, and even though it's maybe a couple 3 inches bigger.
Solar panels, we're going to be standard. Will be on across all of our product. Of the 100 watts standard 100 watt panel on the roof.
That's perfect to keep all your batteries,
Your
battery charged.
Yes.
Yeah. How about the products? You talked about a couple so far. I talked about the gas, big.
Oh, the
gas.
newest one.
Yeah.
The newest one.
Yeah.
Your brand new Indigo.
Indigo, folks. I think we sold one.
You sold, not just one, you sold two.
There you go.
It was out front for like 2 hours. This client walks in and says, "What is that?" And I don't remember the salesman that sold it, but he says, "I wrapped that deal up in like 45 minutes. He goes, "That thing is absolutely awesome." And now you're working 2 more deals right now. So a brand new product here at Giant Rec World in Winter Garden has already sold 2 and working on a 3rd one already.
That, you know what that means? When you walk up to the unit, you want to go in it because it's full paint, beautiful looking coach.
19 cubic foot residential
But
refrigerator.
it doesn't have that almost $200,000 retail sticker.
Amen.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's a whole lot of motorhome for the money.
Everything,
Get them while they're hot.
everything is standard. The only option you can option in, which is not really needed in the state of Florida, is the dual pane windows.
Oh, okay.
But fireplaces, well, we could put a fireplace. 19 cubic foot residential refrigerator, standard. Full body paint, standard. Not graphics, full body paint. And we use Sickens paint, which is a very, very expensive paint that's used on high-end automobiles, like Porsche, Ferrari.
So I might have to get some purple paint from you guys so I can paint my purple people eater, like my neighbors call it in my driveway.
There you go.
I got a 1960 Chevy Suburban that I'm redoing, and it's purple.
And
The purple people eater.
well, we just got the Yamaha green Outlaw that just arrived yesterday here.
Very exciting.
Hey, that's available for sale.
It is available.
$10,000 customer rebate.
Customer rebate.
Up until the 30th. So come on in this weekend here at the great Giant Rec World annual blowout sale.
RV open house.
RV open house. Yes,
You know,
sir.
Our main focus is motorized. We're concentrating heavy on the motorized and our leftover 22.
Oh, yeah. All
We
the
don't have a
22s.
lot of motorized in that category, but we are focusing on it very heavy. So
That's right.
a lot of those trailers out there are priced to actually at a loss.
Yeah.
You know, why? Because we want to make room for the 2024s.
That's
George, when's that happening?
Well, some of them will start to arrive end of May, I would say, middle May, end of May for our product. Other products will be coming in during the summer, like from Forest River and Coachmen and East to West. Other brands will start to trickle in during the year.
Okay.
But that's the reason why you guys are having a sale.
That's right.
And the lots are full right now. We're ready for it.
Yeah.
Ready for you to come in and take advantage of our offerings that are. We pre-shopped them. We aren't going to be beat by price. And then you throw in the extras. We got the warranty forever at no cost to you. No deductible. Get it fixed wherever you are. No hooks. No gimmicks. No nothing.
That's right.
It's paid over $1 million in claims to our customers since we've been offering that.
Yeah, that is one of the best offerings we do have.
Our VIP camping club is a hosted opportunity for you to go camping with our customers and us. We go too, so we all have fun. Usually there's a 50 to 100 rigs at every camp out.
At
We do 2 every month minimum.
Yeah.
It's easy. You just call us, say you want to go. We'll handle all the details and make sure you just have fun. That's all you have to worry about.
You know, one thing else that you have, and you guys really, really have done a phenomenal job in this, that is your pre-delivery inspections, the walkthroughs that you give to the customers. They don't leave here, here's your books, here's your keys, go learn it on your own. You give those clients, whether it be a $25,000 travel trailer or $250,000 to $400,000 Class A gas motor coach, whether it be diesel or gas, you give them all the knowledge and the time that they need. And I can't say that about a lot of other dealerships. I mean, that's in all 3 locations. I've watched your walkthroughs on our product. I'm going like,
Yes, sir.
amazing. Absolutely amazing.
That is, and last week we did our first video podcast
Oh, yeah.
where we had our rental show person, who we call Fozzie because he's just funny,
He is.
But
Great
he
guy.
did a whole walk around on one motorhome like we do with every customer, and like you said, George, it was awesome.
It was a great experience. Yeah, man.
That was very cool.
Very knowledgeable.
So what else kind of products we got? We got Super Cs from you.
Oh, we got the Magnitude Super C.
Magnitude.
We've got Quantum.
The
Quantum
Class C's, 4 wins.
We got 4 wins.
Yeah. Outlaw Class A's and C's, both of which have garages. You know.
Challengers.
Yeah.
Miramars.
Miramar.
Indigos. I mean, might as well be, you're a full line dealer for us.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
You know. I'm sure one day he'll start pressuring me, maybe for the diesel products.
No.
But I think that, that's a segment, I think, industry-wide that slowed down the worst. Am I right?
Yes, it has.
Yeah.
In fact, I was talking to Dennis a little bit earlier. We were walking a lot out there, and I was talking about the Holiday Rambler, the Armada out there, Navigator out there,
Right.
and the Tiffin buses and the Phaetons. And he goes, yeah, part of our business has really slowed down. But if somebody's looking for a deal, a deal.
Upfront money.
This is the weekends to get out here to buy a diesel pusher. Oh, guys, you've slashed prices down to, I think, maybe near invoice and maybe a little below invoice.
A little below.
Yeah.
We are pressuring the manufacturers to help us, too. Obviously, you would know that because Bartow's been hammering on you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time y'all ask for you cringe when you ask me for a PO, play, because he's going to call you.
And those prices will only last until Sunday, so you better get out of here to the show.
That's right. My outward point, though, however, is Bartow has been hammering on all of our manufacturers to help us. That's the only reason we can offer products under what we paid for it.
That's about
It doesn't make good business sense, if you ask me, doing that, unless you get help from the manufacturer.
Yeah.
Now, usually they make us order one to replace it, or, there's a push-pull.
Yep.
But again, I'm proud to say that we have a really good relationship with all of our manufacturers. We're teams, so we all take the good and the bad together.
And with us, you're our prestige partner.
We're a prestige partner.
Ta-da.
I did verify that they don't give that to everybody, so they've only given away 5, I think, in the South.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's it.
There we are.
5 and
5.
Only
5.
5. That's fantastic.
George, it's a pleasure always.
Always.
I appreciate you being out here, and I appreciate you spending time with us. And folks, if you ever need to know anything about any Thor gas motorhome or Class C or diesel C, call George.
Yes, sir.
He's the man. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Larry.
We'll be right back after this short message.
Get ready for the ultimate RV experience. Join Giant Recreation World for the 2023 Central Florida RV Open House. Don't miss great deals on new and pre-owned inventory. Hundreds of units on display. Enjoy great giveaways like Yeti coolers. Save big on all 2022s. All new and select pre-owned inventory comes with a free lifetime warranty. Plus great pricing on advanced EV golf carts. Visit their 3 locations, Winter Garden, Destination Daytona, or Palm Bay this Thursday through Sunday only. Or at GiantRecreationWorld.com.
Hey, everybody. This is Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World, and I am the host of RV Hour. And I'm sitting here with my producer, Dwayne. And, Dwayne, we're having a big event out there. What's going on out there?
Yes, sir. We are having the 2023 Central Florida RV Open House event.
Wow, that's a mouthful. I've said it before, and I'll probably have to say it again. That's a lot of words to say.
That's a lot of work.
That ain't good for the commercials, is it? I mean,
That's good.
especially if you have a 15-second, little bookend commercial. It's
Well, a lot of people get confused if they're in South Florida. They're not sure which way to go.
I
So we have to emphasize Central Florida. But
And-
no,
and-
for our keyword game, it is one of the greatest titles we've ever had.
well, there you go. So guess what? I'm sitting here with another guest speaker.
Who do you have today?
I've got Mr. Don Roeder, and he is Forest River FR3 gas motorized guru, and he's here to help us sell his products out there during this big event. Now, number one, I have a question for you. Are our products within the mapping guidelines, or are we going to get in trouble?
You're not going to get in trouble. You guys, you have stuff priced lower than anybody I see.
There you go.
Yeah, there it is.
So you're not going to get in any trouble.
That's good. I know the Thor guy that we talked to before is questioning that a little.
Yeah, there's a little concern there.
But hey, I think we do very well with the FR3 product. It's above an entry level piece, but it's not priced above an entry level piece.
Yeah.
Let's say
Great. Yeah.
You guys have done great for us. FR3, I believe, at least the last 2 years, has been the number 1 selling gas Class A on your lots on the three dealerships.
That's amazing.
So you've been a great partner for us at FR3, and I think we offer a lot of bang for the buck.
Yeah.
Like you said, we're not an entry level, but we're priced like an entry level gas class A.
And that's how you want to be,
Fantastic.
you know? If you don't have to have that automotive paint, right?
Right.
But you want all the interior creature comforts and features,
There it is.
that's the product for you is FR3.
Yeah, we have 50 amp service in every floor plan. We have 4 floor plans, so a good array from a single bath to a bath and a half to bunkhouse. So our floor plans are really dialed in, and you carry all 4 of our floor plans. 50 amp service, 2 ACs.
You know, that's a big deal, especially on the 30DS, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how long it really is, but it's a Model 30DS, so my brain says it's probably in
30,
closer to 30 than 40.
Yes, so it is. It's a little over 31 feet altogether.
Wow.
But, you see a lot of gas class A's in the 30-foot range that have 30 amp service and 1 AC.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
You guys
that's got
to
to
get heat down here.
We're in Florida, folks.
You need 2 acres.
I mean, it's not uncommon to be 100 degrees and 100%
Oh, that's
humidity at the
fact.
same time. So basically, it's a sweat box when you walk
Yes.
outside.
It's
a 15,000 BTU main air and a 13.5 secondary.
that's exactly right.
That's a lot of BTUs for a small area.
Keep it cold.
It's all ducted too, so it's
All
not just dumping out of the ACs in the front and the rear. It's actually ducted through the roof, so you're getting even distribution of all the cold air too.
And it's quieter when it's not all coming out the little vents in the,
It's not a
out.
windstorm.
Yeah, it's not a windstorm. That's a good. I've never heard that before.
Not a windstorm.
Can I use that?
You can.
Excellent.
Trademark by Giant Recreation.
Heck yeah. So you couple the fact that we have the best deals, and that's comes from somebody who knows, right? We offer we include the RV warranty forever at no cost to you with every one we sell.
Oh yeah.
The Priority RV Network is a group that I'm a member of that we sign a contractual agreement between like dealers all over the country, so that if you have let's say you're in the campground and you can't get your room in,
Right.
or you can't, your refrigerator quit working, or your air conditioner quit working, or if it's cold up, your furnace isn't working. All of those things that I just mentioned are items that would be a benefit to being the Priority Network member, that
Yeah.
every one of our customers that buy from us are.
Yes, sir.
That means they can go to any fellow Priority member and be treated like they are their customer.
That's right.
Basically, you get priority service.
Priority service.
Now, that's not for general warranty work. That's for something that keeps you from being able to enjoy your RV while you're on vacation.
There it is.
That's the idea. And we do it quite often. What the most common one here in Florida is?
What you got?
Their air conditioner
Air
quits.
conditioner goes.
It's 100 degrees and they're at Disney, and their reservations for Disney is $140 a night, and
Yeah.
they want to enjoy it. So we make room for them, get them in and out as quick as we can.
There you go.
And I can tell you with our relationship with you, I have a lot of contact at the factory with customers after they buy and what their experiences are with dealers, all around the country. And kudos to you guys, because you make our job easier on the factory side by the way you take care of your customers after the sale, not just when they're in here buying it and a little pat on the back on the way out the door. You guys are with them all the time, and we appreciate it from the factory side because it makes all of us look better.
Well, thank you. We try. That's a fact.
That's a beautiful thing to hear, And if you read, if you look at our Google, whatever,
Our Google reviews, yes, sir.
reviews,
Yeah, man.
a very high percentage of them are positive.
Yes.
In this industry, let me tell you how valuable that is.
Yes.
Because the industry, unfortunately, I'm going to bad talk you a little bit. The industry does not always help us to offer great customer service.
Yeah, that's fact.
I mean,
They make it difficult.
it's very trying if they force you to get what I call a prior authorization approval number or whatever before doing the work. But so you do it on the warranty portal. You ask for that. You don't hear back, so you email them directly, and you don't hear from that. You leave a message 3 times. Finally, you get after a day or two, you get your approval. But again, if that's a waiting customer, that's a real problem, right? So having a positive, mostly over 4-star rating in this industry is awesome, I think.
It's a big deal.
Absolutely. And I can speak a little bit, for Forest River, the company I work for. Each of us, whether it's the Class A side or the C side or towables, we're kind of our own little island in the middle of Forest River. So we have kind of our own service departments for our Class A's. That's what they do. Our service department takes care of Class A's. The towable guys, their divisions, take care of their warranty stuff and their parts and service stuff. And I think that helps us a lot work with you because you're getting to somebody that's not taking care of 75 different product lines when you get to the factory. You get to the factory, you're actually with somebody that's right next to our plant and just deals with our product, only that person. I think that hopefully is helpful to you guys too.
Heck yeah.
Good.
So, to the novice out there, what's the benefit of a Class A over, say, a gas Class C? I know the pricing on them is similar.
Yeah, it is similar. You know, a couple things that benefit of a Class A, you've got more living space. A 30-foot Class A compared to a 30-foot Class C, you've got, in ours specifically, you've got seats that turn around and go into the living area rather than having a cab like a van front cab in Class C. So you've got another, 6 feet of living space with seats that swivel around and face back to the living area. Another big thing is a big panoramic view you have in a Class A. You have the big windshield, big side windows. So not just while you're driving down the road, which is super helpful. You can see everything around you while you're driving down the road. It makes a much better view of things coming up beside you. Of course, we have rear view cameras, side view cameras. But when you're parked and you're camping, the large windows too. I mean, you're going camping because you want to see things, and you're at some beautiful destination. And you've got these huge windows.
Right.
Also, Class A's have a tighter turning radius, which a lot of people don't think about. Class A has a tighter turning radius than a Class C chassis does. So getting in and out of tight spots is actually easier in a Class A.
Well, see, I learned something again today.
Yeah,
I'm just learning all kinds of stuff. I knew that was true big time as far as a diesel goes, because those front wheels have a 52-degree cut. I mean, I don't think a gas coach is near that, but a Class C is kind of like a Suburban or whatever. So everybody knows it's hard to just park those.
Oh, that's fact.
And if that Class A turns sharper than that, that's really easy. That's a benefit.
That's incredible.
That's awesome. So what's new? What's coming out in 24, or do you know?
We do model year change the end of June, first part of July. For us, we're going to see some updated colors in cabinets, maybe some updated floor colors. Our floor paint plans, FR3 has been the number 1 to number 3 selling gas Class A in the country for the last 4 years.
That's amazing.
We look at floor plans, and I think we have those really dialed in where we can help families, couples, whatever it might be. But, we're always looking at technology too. Like last year we added the WineGuard 360 Plus, which you can make your coach a hotspot. It's got a Wi-Fi extender. We've got solar now, and all this stuff is standard. We don't have a lot of options. We have washers and dryer combos in every floor plan except for the Bunkhouse 32DS. So when we look at changes, we're doing more cosmetic changes, technology changes. We just added Apple CarPlay, Android Auto into the Dash 2, which is great for me.
Awesome. Yeah.
It helps rather than having navigation in the headpiece that gets outdated and you have to pay hundreds of dollars to get it up to date. Your phone updates over the air. So things like that, technology is a big part of the things that we see changing.
That's awesome.
That's great.
How about the batteries? Are we looking at some options down the road?
I think we're going to be looking at lithium.
Yeah.
Lithium is something that is coming on stronger, and I think that is a change that we're going to be making too. Looking at in the summer, lithium, the way the batteries hold charge, they don't degrade the same way as like wet cell batteries.
Right.
So you've got a steady stream of power to keep everything charged up. With our 115-watt solar panel on the roof too, which, by the way, our roofs are all fiberglass.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Okay.
You mentioned diesel pushers. That's a one-piece fiberglass roof.
Right.
And we're in a gas Class A, like you said, not entry-level, but entry-level price, and we have a full fiberglass roof. But back to the solar, the 115-watt solar panel keeps batteries from going dead, so you don't walk into a coach and sat for a little while with no battery power. So things like that are really what we're seeing.
Oh, that's great.
That is great. I guess it's good for the environment. I don't.
Oh, I'm sure.
I think lithium mines are as bad as anything else.
Yeah, a lithium mine probably is. Yeah.
And then how do we get rid of them? Like, except maybe put them on one of those rockets and send it to the sun, right?
Elon can send it up for us.
Come on, Elon. I just gave you $1 million, but a $bazillion idea. Another one.
There's another one.
Yeah. Get rid of our nuclear waste. Wouldn't that
Know
be
about that.
Hey, come on, man. We're talking about RVs, folks. Having 4 floor plans is so easy for us to remember all the features and the benefits.
Oh, that's great.
I bet your job is very easy, keeping our salespeople all trained up.
It is because, I mentioned not having really much of options. We've got a light interior color, a dark interior color for the fabrics, an option of doing a theater seat instead of a sofa in our 30DS, combo washers and dryers and everything with the 32DS. But it's very, very simple. No more than 2 options on any coach, which helps, I think, you guys stock the right product too.
Yeah.
You don't have to stock 10 different pieces of one floor plan to make sure you have everything covered. So I think we really have that dialed in, and your salespeople with the, our relationship goes back, I think, 7 years.
Yep.
When we started with FR3, and the other nice thing about your stores, every time I come to your stores, the majority of the salespeople are the same guys I've been seeing for years.
That's a rarity, folks, if you didn't know.
It's not a turnover. It's very, very rare in the RV industry, not unlike the car industry, to have a same salesperson year after year after year, and that knowledge just keeps building. They can tell the story from the beginning of what FR3, what it came from 7 years ago, what it is now,
In fact,
the features and benefits that we have now compared to before, and just basically tell the whole story, not just the story about the, what looks pretty,
Right.
but what the coach actually does in our relationship too. So it's super, and that's a testament to you guys for being able to keep the same kind of staff.
Well, that's why we get a lot of positive reviews too from about our salespeople, about our walkthrough delivery experience, things like that. People really love it, and we have specific RV. We call them delivery coordinators.
Yeah.
Who do the delivery walks, the show and tells.
Yeah.
And every time they do one, which they do all of them, they get better and better and better.
That's a fact.
So and you can tell. Proof's in the pudding, boys.
Very personable people too that do that.
Yes, they are.
Good people.
Well, we found out that, you take your mechanic when it's 100 degrees out and it's 100% humidity, who's working out there on the rig and getting all sloppy and nasty. You don't want him to be doing the show at 5 o'clock in the afternoon after a full day of work, really. There's no way to soften that blow, folks.
Not enough air conditioning for that one.
And, I hear all the time too about your delivery people. A retail customer will tell me that they've got a friend that bought a Class A or C, whatever it is, a motorhome, something that's more intricate. And they said, it was like a 10-minute walk around to show me everything. Well, you can't learn everything how to work a motorhome in 10 minutes.
Right.
And that's something you guys take the time to really show the customer. And that makes their experience better the first time they're using it, the first time they're camping with it.
Right. That's a big deal.
Yeah. The last one we just did for one of our rentals took an hour. It's a 1 hour walkthrough.
Yeah. I think that was our first live
podcast.
video podcast. So that's on tape if you want to go on giantrecreationworld.com and click on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
About us down to the RV Hour podcast, and you can find that episode. It's awesome.
Yeah, and our YouTube channel also hosts all of our videos as well as all of our podcasts.
Yeah. So earlier you said feature benefit. For those novices out there, let me explain what that is, and I have a good example. So a feature in the Class A's on many of them, I believe all of yours, is the passenger co-pilot chair has a computer workstation built into it, kind of, correct? Where I think it slide out.
It flips up,
and it's a place for you to put your laptop, and it has USB port and 110 power and all that there.
Oh, wow.
That's the feature, and the benefit is you can work while you're heading to your next adventure. That's a feature and a benefit.
That is nice.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, man.
And if you can explain that to people, I tell this to the sales guys all the time. The longer you're in the business, the less you remember those basic things. But you have to point them out because people may not know what it is. And they might not even know it's important to them until they see somebody that have it and they don't have it, and they'll be like, man, I wish I had.
It's the same way with our refrigerator sizes. We run 12 cubic feet refrigerators in all of our floor plans.
Right.
And you talk to people about well, do you want to go get groceries every day while you're camping, or do you want to get them at the beginning of the week and be able to not have to leave your campsite and enjoy what you're actually there for?
I can remember when the big refrigerator was 8 cubic feet. 8 cubic feet.
Wow.
So that's amazing. Hey, Mr. How long have you been in the RV industry?
I've been in the RV industry since 2015, so 8 years.
All the time with FR3.
I was with someplace else for a couple years.
Brand X.
Pardon me?
Brand X maybe?
Brand X.
Yeah.
They don't do the things, build the ones, or build them the same way we do at FR.
Right.
But no, I've been with FR3 about 4 years.
Yeah. Well,
Good for you, man.
It's great.
That's awesome.
Great.
you've been a great help to us, and we appreciate your effort in this podcast episode.
Yes, sir.
Well, thank you for everything you do for us. We really
Right.
appreciate the partnership.
Hey, we'll be right back after this short message.
Need a golf cart? Check out Icon and Epic at GSV, Giant Specialty Vehicles, part of Giant Recreation World. The most affordable on the market. More than golf carts, the hottest electric neighborhood vehicle. Fastest in the industry. Top speeds at 25 miles per hour. Four-wheel disc brakes, seat belts, full color digital display, speedometer, odometer, charge meter, and more. Plus, all Epic cars have higher impact glass windshields and upgraded seats with matching body color stitching. New inventory, colors, and styles at GSV at Giant Recreation World in Winter Garden or online at giantrecreationworld.com.
Welcome to RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.
And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Larry McNamara, CEO of Giant Recreation World, host of RV Hour podcast, and I'm here with my producer, Dwayne Adams,
Yes, sir.
and we're having a big sale, Dwayne.
Yes, we are. We are having the 2023 Central Florida RV Open House.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about how much of a mouthful that is again,
No.
but I keep having to ask you what the name of it is because I can't even remember.
It's that long.
It's
is.
unbelievable.
It's on every graphic, though, everywhere. We've got every radio station saying it constantly.
Yeah,
And it's one of the greatest keyword long sentence titles you could ever have.
it's awesome. But one of the benefits of having an RV sale, or this sale anyway, is we have factory help.
Whoa.
So we're having factory reps come to help us explain all the features and benefits of their products
Oh, that's awesome.
and help us sell some of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you get no better data than from the horse's mouth.
Yes.
That's the way it is. I'm here, and I'm glad to say that we've got Mike McIntire, who is our Coachmen Class C gas rep. Now,
Fantastic.
I don't know that I've even met you very many times because you're kind of a new rep to us. They promoted your boss, right? Or the old guy, the other guy.
They did do that.
Yeah,
Candy Side, is now the GM of Coachmen Class C Gas.
that's right.
That's awesome.
Very awesome. So, I'm very excited to talk about the Coachmen Class C.
Yes.
We have Coachmen Class C's on our rental. That's when we rent.
Right.
All Coachmen
It's our
Class
rental
C's.
fleet. Yep.
And we've been doing that, believe it or not, for over 30 years. That's amazing, right?
Yeah.
And one of the differences between our rentals and other Brand X people is we rent retail-ready units. So we don't make us a cheaper version of a unit, of a retail unit, and change the name.
That's right.
I don't want to say who that is.
And we do not do that.
Road Bear's one of them.
But we use even the latest and greatest models. Those are our rental fleet.
That's fact, and they're ready for retail. They have all the stuff that a retail coach has on them.
Yes, sir.
So the reason that my father years ago picked the Coachmen Class C's and to rent units was to actually supply sales with quality used units when we retired them.
Oh, yeah.
And he made the program designed around retiring them every year.
Yeah.
So we try to do that. However, with the pandemic and the shortages, and we couldn't get products, and I guess you were around for that, right, Mike?
Yep.
We weren't able to replace them all, but now we're starting to slowly.
We're getting there for
We'll
sure.
get back on track,
Yeah.
folks. But very exciting. So what's new in the world of the Coachmen Class C gas motorhomes? Now, if anybody didn't know, that's Coachmen Leprechaun, Coachmen Freelander.
That's correct. Yeah, we're pretty excited about what we have to offer this year. And thank you for having me.
Oh man, it's our honor.
I'm going to travel around to a couple of the stores this weekend, so if for anybody out there that wants to stop by, I'd love to talk with you. But as far as Freelander and Leprechaun go this year, we offer a little bit to everyone, single people, couples, all families,
Okay.
range from anywhere from a little over 23 feet to a little over 32 feet.
Oh, fantastic.
So, we have non-slide models, double slide models. Again, a little bit for everything. And, we've really, this year in the Freelander has a whole new look inside and out. gearing towards a little bit of the newer colors, the grays. And if you don't like the grays, you can go flip on over to the Leprechaun. You know, we do a little bit darker colors, traditional colors.
Right.
And, you know, still today, Leprechaun is going to offer a couple more things. You know, if you'd like a full body paint or a higher glass sidewall.
But yeah, those are great features to have for sure.
Well, it's my favorite product offering in our Class C division is the Coachmen's.
Yeah. I'd love to hear that from you.
Well, it's the truth, you know. It's the truth. It holds a near and dear spot in my heart. My gosh, I was talking about being over 45-year employee for Giant Recreation World, and all of those years we had Coachmen Class C.
Just got forward.
Yeah, big 4-5.
Big deal.
So I remember when all the Coachmen Class Cs had no slides available. You know, I remember they had Catalina Class Cs back in the day, which they used to do. I hear there's talk about the Concorde maybe coming back, but I can't swear to it.
I think you're hearing right out there.
The rumors are
The
true.
rumors are true. You know, we have the Special Concorde. We've revamped it a little bit. Is more now the conventional. See if everybody remembers the Concorde used to have rounded sidewalls. Now going to have the straight walls on it, but some features that you're not seeing out there. You know, the Concords right now is geared a little bit more towards the couple. Full body paint standard, options like washer dryer,
Wow.
dishwasher.
Oh.
So this is kind of like your touring sedan in RVs, right? It sounds to me like that. You know,
Awesome.
if people don't know, a Class C is a converted van chassis. So the front of it is a van, and then they put the RV on top of it, and it usually has a cab over bunk.
Okay.
That's what everybody knows about the Class Cs.
Gotcha.
It has they call the overhead, you know, the overhead bunk. So that's the Class C for you. Some of them have the ability to turn the captain's chairs a little bit or to use them. However, if they have a basement storage or whatever, that means they build the floor up in it. And so you have to step down into the cockpit, so it's not really feasible. But again, we talked about the Class A guys earlier, and that's a benefit that Class A has always had over a Class C. However, I think it's easier to drive a Class C because it's just like driving a van.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep. And they're a little more aerodynamic, I'd say,
Yeah.
probably.
For sure.
Now, the rounded walls of the Concorde was always something that they were noted for. However, it did impede on your storage, and it's more expensive to manufacture that way. So,
really?
I'm all for, you know, saving me a dime and making it more square so we don't lose your compartment capacity and stuff.
That's fair.
But with that being said, I don't think nobody will care.
No, you know, and it also gives, as the manufacturer, gives us the ability to bring out new floor plans to the consumers, where the rounded sidewalls would get us in a little bit of a bind on what we could actually do.
Right.
Oh well.
Yeah, and it also, again, the entry doors would always go out of whack because they were rounded too. You know, just saying.
Just little problems everywhere.
You don't need to create. Why create?
Easy peasy now. Easy peasy.
Yeah. So we also have another guest in here. What was your name again, sir? David Stone. He's training, I guess.
Yeah.
What is his area going to be?
So David, he's about 2 weeks in now, and he is a sales trainee for us. And he'll eventually become a rep if he can stick it out. And
Well, there you go.
Well, we wish you much luck there, Mr. Stone.
Good luck.
I think this weekend's a true test for him.
Yeah.
Doing a show, that's a fact.
Well, you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn, which is great input from retail customers, is what they are, what's hot, what's not, right? So
Oh, yeah.
if you could share that with us after, we'd be appreciative. You know.
Yes, sir.
So again, our big sale at all three of our locations. One's in Ormond Beach, one's in Palm Bay, right here where this podcast is taped is Winter Garden
Winter Guard.
on the old Highway 50. They call it West Colonial Drive now because they're getting all highfalutin. You know, but I remember 50 Highway 50.
Highway 50.
You know, it's barely even doesn't even say that on the I-4 anymore.
No, not anymore.
No, it's unbelievable.
West Coast.
See, I hate getting old. Stuff happens. I fear change, people. And now you're talking about changing the Concorde. I'm very scared.
Oh, you.
I'm kidding. So,
Larry.
is the supply chain fixed now?
I mean, for the most part, we're getting the parts that we need to build the coach. Chassis could come in a little bit quicker than we want than they are now, but all in all, we're producing at a pretty good rate.
There you go.
So, and the things are selling, so we're really happy with that.
That is awesome that things are selling,
Yeah.
and I'm a testament to that.
Yeah.
I do read a lot of the RV publications, and that's not the case all over the country. So, Mr. DeSantis, we here in Florida thank you and appreciate and thank you for your support.
Yes, sir.
But our customers are diehard. If the interest rates go up a little bit and the gas prices stay up, guess what they do? They go on shorter trips. They don't buy a big as a coach. Maybe if they're trading.
Yeah.
Some of them will buy a used late model instead of a new one. But
That's right.
again, that they're still buying. That's the big difference.
Yes. Yeah.
And right now we are stocked really well. And during the sale that you have to tell me the name of again.
2023 Central Florida RV Open House.
Yeah, well, the sale prices are so drastic. I'm sure that my man Mike here is going to yell at me for being under map. But
Oh boy.
again, hey, it's out there, and once it's on the interweb, it don't go.
That's it.
But yeah, we know we might be a little aggressive, but we're just trying to get people in RVs. We're just trying to sell RVs.
We're here for our customers.
We had several Leprechaun 319 rentals show up,
Oh, yeah.
and the rest are due in this week. So that's exciting. So all of our Leprechauns will be replaced.
That's fun. That's my personal favorite, actually.
It's an awesome floor plan. Isn't that the one with the TV that comes out of the counter? See what I'm saying?
Fancy pants.
It's got a huge kitchen counter, folks. You wouldn't think that was available in a Class C,
Yeah, it's nice.
but it is. I think it's a showstopper.
Stop.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
So, what else can we say exciting? You're redoing some of the colors in the Freelanders.
Yep.
The full body paint is available on a Leprechaun. We kind of mix those up, I think, when we order them. We get them with and without because it's an expensive option.
Okay.
But you have to have some without because of the internet pricing people.
Yeah.
If you don't pay attention to how everything's equipped, sometimes you don't get the clicks
Yeah.
that you need.
Yeah.
You
You get the base model.
to stay involved. Right.
Yeah.
But you know what our rentals are? Not base models.
No, they're
So,
not.
again, that's very impressive.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why we do even a try before you buy. Rent it, try it out, see if that's something you're into, and then maybe you buy you one.
that's right. If you do, within 90 days, we refund your entire.
We put that rental fee right towards your purchase.
Not the extra miles or the extras you buy, but just the fee, the base fee. That's. But still, that 319 Leprechaun's almost $2,000 a week. So.
Yeah, which is nice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice feature. So, how about the batteries? Are you like are your products like everybody else I'm hearing is considering going to the lithium, or as an option of lithium? I know you have ceiling or solar panel, right?
Yeah, we're solar panel prepped,
Right.
and we've kicked around the lithium batteries. We haven't pulled the trigger on it yet, but you never know. Maybe could be something new for this year, but as of right now, no, we have not kicked it around too much as of late.
It makes sense to me because you're not the only Class Cs out there, and until everybody does it, all you're going to do is increase your price. And I already talked about that clickbait, right? You don't want to be. I mean, those lithium batteries are another $1,000 or so.
Yeah,
So-
if not more.
But they keep going down. So again, my new golf cart rentals that just came in yesterday, along with a couple of Leprechauns, I ordered those, and they have all new lithium. So our entire rental fleet in our golf cart division has lithium.
Check us out, giantspecialtyvehicles.com.
Or giantrecreationworld.com, and you can see any of these podcasts that we promote
Oh, yeah.
very loosely. We don't really promote them, do we?
No, not too much.
I think once we start getting more of them, we will.
Yeah.
But you can find it on Spotify. You can find it at giantrecreationworld.com. You go over about us, and then click on the RV Hour podcast.
Yes, sir.
And you'll be able to hear this one right here live, but not live.
Live but not live.
It's being taped live.
Being taped live.
Hey, I swear I'm not one of them AIAs.
AI generated.
AIs. Although I have that, the first time I tested it, I said topics for RV podcast,
Yes, sir.
and it came up with like 30 that were awesome.
Yeah.
It really works.
It does. It helps out. So,
I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, folks.
all right, bring us back around. Bring us back.
Oh, I'm trying, buddy. I'm trying. So we were talking about the Concorde, and it's also a Class C where it's a converted van. However, they normally don't have the overhead bunk. Usually that would be like an entertainment center or something that they build. So when he said it's a good two-person coach, that's why, because that bunk in the overhead increases your sleeping capacity.
Oh, there you go.
So
Very nice.
a couple of coach don't want it so wide, don't want it so tall, they want it smaller so they can use it kind of like a really luxury limousine kind of thing.
That's great.
And they are awesome for that.
And that with that, not doing that overhead bunk, we put a larger window up front. Make it a big focal point for us in the Concorde. So when you're entertaining, or you and the wife are just in the living area, it brings in a lot of light into the coach. And wherever you're at, you get a good scenery out of it.
Make it really bright and airy. And makes it look so much bigger too when you're inside.
Yeah. Upgraded furniture in there. It's just
Usually they're very plush. They're very plush.
That's great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah, kind of like a VW compared to a Cadillac. And the Coachmen Leprechaun currently, I think, is our nicest Class C we offer, including the other brand X's that are on the lots. Hey,
This is a Coachman segment. Let's go.
I said brand X,
Brandon, that was a nice job.
but everybody, Coachman has been the only product that we've never not had in the history of Giant Recreation.
Oh, wow. There you go. That's something to say.
Since 1976.
Go.
strong.
Hey, folks, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mike. And new guy, I can't promote you too much because I made him feel real uncomfortable when I was asking about you.
The verdict's not out.
The verdict is not out yet, but he has a last name like Stump.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I think he's going to be fine.
Yeah, what?
Right in with them Coachman guys. You look like you went to Purdue maybe, so who knows? There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, we're sorry to
Nailed
see them fall out of the graces for basketball, but unbelievable. Hey, folks, we got to go. I'm going over time. Thank you for your time, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, guys.
RV Hour, powered by Giant Recreation World.
I found